basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Avdia out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Holiday. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Now, Avdia, after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Three-pointer, Lillard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got the first points up on the board here for the Trailblazers. Here's SGA. Boy, he was something else against Utah. To the inside, Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside, Avdia. Lillard outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. SGA passes to Joe. Over in the corner, Caruso. From deep, SGA. MP grabs the miss.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
For the 3, Thunder with the rebound. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Golden State Warriors. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Pass to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly, and Chet Holmgren hits from deep. Holmgren's got 5.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
MP with it, picked up by Hartenstein. MP, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Oklahoma City's gone a meager 1-6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Oklahoma City moving it around. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Kamara. Avdia, the pass to Holiday. On the wing, MP. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Hartenstein against MP. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Joe on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-5 run. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
And the rejection by MP.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Thunder trailing by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. How about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season? MP is second.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score. And they get it. Sinks the triple.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Lillard. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 9.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 14. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Over in the corner, Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Here's Joe. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Caruso against Lillard. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, And Dame. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Jeff Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Joe. There's the triple. And it's Portland with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fires the three. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Joe. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
MP has been leading the charge for Portland. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Movement here for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Mitchell. And SGA's subbed in for Topic. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's MP. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. MP, the jump shot from the baseline is right on target. MP's got 17.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP with a screen on SGA. Holiday, the pass to Lillard. Now, MP. Here's Kamare. A three-pointer off the mark. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Holiday, the pass to MP. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you, Kevin.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, and the rejection by MP. The shot missing. Good D by Holmgren. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That one falls. Holmgren's got 9.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Trailblazers.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Trailblazer shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Isaiah Joe is out there with SGA. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half with. From deep, SGA. Avdia with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP, no good. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here's SGA. He's got 6. Five to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Sinks the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 12 in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Lillard with a screen for Holiday. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 7.
Yeah, by most standards, Drew Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And now Portland on the break. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Hits it from three-point range.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Hartenstein passes to SGA. Here's Joe. Left side, SGA. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Lays it up and banks it in. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Joe.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Portland making their last shot. And he drives in, and he makes that one.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Avdia. Jeremy Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. Sharp's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Now, here's MP. And he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Sharp. Count it, good. Sharp's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. SGA against Henderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Robert Williams.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Down low, here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got assist number 8 now on the night. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Holmgren against MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Baseline jumper. Holmgren can't hit.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player. Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Henderson outside to the middle. MP. And MP throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's SGA. 14 points for him.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Grant gets a wide open look. MP controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Holmgren with it, covered by MP. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Sharp has it in the corner. Over Joe. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's MP making things happen for Portland. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for... is an imperfect... and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
On the floor for Portland. Sharp is on the wing, and he'll be paired with Grant. MP out there with Rob Williams. And it's Henderson in at the 1. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. To the paint. Here's Joe. Can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That one on Hartenstein. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Joe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Connects from three-point range.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
Henderson kicks to Grant. Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Joe. And a wide open look for MP. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Caruso. And the rejection by MP. Now Henderson. Here's MP. Caruso grabs the miss. Pass to Hartenstein. Good work there as it goes. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
So you see Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Here's Henderson. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And Portland making a change here. Eibels checked in. And Sharp, no good on that one. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. SGA's got 13 points there in the second half alone.
Very few people do it more often or better in pick-and-roll action than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tough to stop.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
SGA passes to Joe. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Henderson kicks to MP. Bounce pass from Sharp. MP with a screen on Holmgren. No good from Grant.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Holmgren. Caruso, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that one's good. MP.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Joe. Back to SGA. The three. Caruso, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Joe passes to Caruso. Outside, SGA. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy too.